seated right foot goes on top of the left foot, or into the hip crease or in front of the other. So when we pray, we are going to go 1, 2, 3. Push that music. Inhale up, our arms rise, palms face each other, fingertips wiggle. And then we're going to exhale, bowing forward, keeping the tailbone down. Go as long and as strong as you can. Don't feel like you have to arch the back to reach. Inhale, rise. Exhale, open. I know Kimlin's like, gets a little harder, but that was beautiful. Press and reach. Just that right arm. Push. Push. So everything releases. Don't hold on to anything. 3, 2, 1, switch. Oh, feel that tightness in that side.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1, run. Yeah. Chest. Beautiful. Hold that right arm. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Hold that right hand down. Left hand waves hello. Chest opens from the breastbone to the pelvic bone. Fingertips wiggle. You're going to rainbow sideways. So left hand comes down, right hand reaches forward. Exhale. Inhale, breastbone, pelvis under line. Exhale. Inhale. Pelvis, body, lower. Exhale. One last one. Inhale. Exhale, both hands front. Reach those fingertips far forward. 3 seconds. Tailbone down, back. 2 and 1. Rise slow. Fingertips. Draws. Long and tall. Left arm stays backwards. Front arm forward. Breastbone, pelvic floor. Reach. Inhale and exhale. You're natural. 2 breaths. 1 more. Big inhales. Exhales. Fingertips reach. Inhales. Elongate that torso. Exhale. It's like I'm reaching for you. God. Come at me, bro. 2 more. Big exhale. Last one. Oh, both fingers to the front, reaching as far forward as that tailbone stays down. Inhale naturally through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. 1 more breath. As we exhale, push your body forward, coming to the knees and tails backwards. Look at us. That was a beautiful transition. That was exactly where we needed to be. Our hips are going to push right into left, but keep a nice square base. Hands directly underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips, pushing that right hip and the left hip, keeping square of the mat. You're going to swoosh your tail all the way back from the right to the left, right to the left, keeping my arms directly underneath the shoulder. Yeah. I felt it this morning. I'm like, okay, I'm a little aggressive. I can feel the aggression, but at the same time, I'm like, if you think about where the breath, so I inhale and I exhale. Inhale. 2 more on the side. 1 more. Tuck those toes behind, lift the knees. And I'm going to slowly pull Susie in the center line. Belly button is to the spine. So I'm hovering. If I turn sideways, which you don't have to do. I want a nice square body. Arms directly underneath those shoulders. Like I could rest my milk on your back, which I don't actually drink, but if I did, I could rest it there. 3, 2, 1. Put those knees down. Toes are flat to the floor. And push your tailbone back for child's pose. Difference is that the feet stay parallel. Do not bring the toes together. Tailbone presses back. Head drops down. Draw the body back to quadruped, arms directly underneath those shoulders. You're going to push those hips right and left and right, because we went right last time. Push, push, push. You can kind of feel the jive with the music. I'm getting warm, guys. Hips, hips. Set sun, that's it. 2, 1. We're going to go left to right. Exhale as you come back. That's a new form of exhaling. It's exhaling. Wow. You've got about 8 of these, so give me 5 more. Inhale as you run forward. Exhale as you draw back. Drawing is a form of French derivative. This is all a lot. I really don't know. But when you say it's draw, it feels just very much more fancy. One last one. Yes, there we're going. Center it out. Toes tuck. Suzanne. She's a crazy bitch. Come on. Draw those knees together. Tucking in those toes. Arms directly underneath the shoulders. 3. And again, if we were to go sideways, you should be able to rest that milk. Yeah. 2. And 1. Knees go down. Feet are flat in the back. Body pushes back. Feet are parallel. Do not touch your toes together. We're going to bring it back to quadruped. We're going to tuck those toes. We're going to inhale in the breath through the nose and exhale out your asshole. All the way backward. Gently pressing those heels to the floor. Arms are aligned. And then you're going to get a little giddy up. So you're going to begin that little bounce. Bounce comes from the tailbone. Pressing the Achilles. Gently bouncing. Remember to stand down dog. Pushing your body backwards. I'm coming up just so I can fix Susie. Stretch that body backwards. Keep pushing from that tailbone backwards. 3 bounces. 2 bounces. 1 bounce. Square it out. You're a plank. You're like, oh my goodness. Arms and elbows come into the body. Gently and slowly lower for Chattanooga. Your body might flop, and that's fine. Feet are flat in the back. Serpent up. We're about to flow. Draw it down. Tuck those toes. Inhale and exhale out. Plank position. Elbows and draws in. Serpent. Draws down. Toes tucked. Exhale out. 1 more time. Plank. Chattanooga. Body flat. Serpent up. Draws down. Last up. Bounce. See? Led Zeppelin this morning. He's saying, I can tell you. Open those feet wider and walk those toes to those hands. Circle those wrists as you come up. Keeping the body square, still keeping a little stepping on each on the right and left. Circle those arms in the opposite direction. Come on and stand up. Bring the feet in. We're going to get ready to sit into a chair. I'm still circling my wrists because that was a lot of pressure on those. And then I'm going to swan dive down. My hands touch together, diving down. And exhaling as I press up and out. Down, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, rise, pushing those palms out and away. Dive. Press, exhale. All the power that holds and stands inside those hands. Press it out and away. Yeah, open wide here, cactus, a little prickly. Rocking those heels to toes, lifting up on the toes and lifting the toes up as you pull back to the heels. This is hard, especially if our balance and our center line is not quite center. So I'm going to keep my fingers wiggling, bringing attention. Arms are nice and strong. 3 more. And a 1 and a 1 is a 1. So this is 2, a toe, and a heel is 3. Draw the knees together softly and the elbows. Right elbow is coming into the left elbow. This is your eagle. Your goal is to take the middle finger of the left hand and put it into the palm of the right hand. As it's looking at you, and gonna slap you right in the face. Knees are together. You're gonna sit backwards. My elbows stay in front of my knee if I was to look down, and my tailbone is backwards. And it's like I'm a scary eagle. Open now. You love it? I love it. Middle finger, right palm. Middle hand, finger. Yeah. You let those middle fingers rise. Right arm into the left elbow. One last one. Wiggle all those fingers. Stay tall. Shake. Arms and palms open to the world. My shake is happening from the inside of my thighs all the way up. Let that head throw back. You're like a tambourine. What kind of, it's like a cymbal, right? That's in the background? Yeah. Okay. You're a hi-hat. Forward, fold. Oh, exhale, rise. Arms cactus. This time the left arm is the lead arm. Right finger is the middle finger, hitting and aligning that left hand so that it's smacking in the face. Keeping those knees together, body back, tailbone, elbows in line with ears. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Left middle. Keeping that body tight. You're like, Kelly, this is supposed to be stretchy. I tell you what, it's that torso. We keep it tight to protect ourselves. Allow yourself to remain protected. I did the wrong arm. Watch me. I know. One more. We got to get the right arm into the left elbow. No, left elbow. And then the right finger into the left hand. There it goes. And then open. Awesome job. We're going to take that right elbow to the left knee. So did you see how my hip was out to the side? The goal is to draw the hip back to the center. So we're going to use it as a paintbrush. I know. It is so warm, right? So I keep my left hip in my hand. This is going to help keep my hip square. I'm going to take my right. I just saw a little waving action in my lower arm. It's fun. Elbow is going to graze the knee. Our hip is naturally going to go out. We're going to draw that hip back in as we're sitting down into chair. 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. Draw my hip back before I open up. Because naturally your hip is going to go to the right. Again, elbow hip. Draw the hip right. Draw the hip back. Exhale through the belly button as you draw back to the top without squeezing the bum. 2 more times. Let the hip draw to the right. Bring the hip back to the center through the belly button and the center line. Stand tall. One last one. Elbow to the knee, hip to the right. Push it back and then exhale to the top. Gorgeous. Now we're going to flow. Hip. Draw side, hip, exhale. So it becomes a little dance. Draws, exhales. One last one. Hip, elbow, hip, body. Beautiful. Now you're just going to go up and down. These are called squats. Pushing your body backwards. You are in a chair. You can lift your toes. As you push your body backwards, it'll keep the weight from the bottom, from your knees, and distribute it to your ass. Woo. 3 more. 2 more. And then we're gonna rise. High, high, high. Put your hands in a pizza pie in your back. So it looks like this. Pushing your pelvis forward. Your fingers into your tailbone. Thumbs into your lower lumbar. Fingertips wiggle. And body arches. Head shakes. Hair releases. All those follicles stay. 3 seconds. 1 more breath. Arms come out, body squares. Get a little wiggle. Woo, cacti. Nice and slow. We have to do the same thing we did to the right side onto the left side. I'm about to take the shirt. Elbow to the knee. Here we go. Make sure that hip pushes left. Feel it. This hand is on the hips to keep the hips square. Draw it to the center and then exhale tall, pulling through the belly button. 2 more nice and slow. Elbow, remember your hip draws to the left, draws back to center, and then exhales tall. 1 more. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, and then the remaining breath exhales. We're gonna dance. Here we go. Down low, hip center, exhale, open. Down low. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Down to the elbow, center the body, exhale, center. 1 last one. Hip. Awesome job. Big inhale, rise. Palms face each other. Pull it down. Thumbs touch that breastbone. Elbows stay high. Toes lift. And you're just going to pulse. So I'm pushing my booty back. Strengthening that lumbar bar. Lower lumbar. Pushing back. This is where that belly button suction cup pulls in. So if I was to take my fingertip, put it into the belly button, I should be able to feel every time I push my body back, a suction through the center. So if I need to slow it down so that I'm feeling that, that is absolutely all right. Making sure that you have that mind and the muscle is most important. Right through that center, all that lower. So this is where we sit. This is where we hold that pressure, right? Miss Kelly, I talk to myself all day. Have a really good time. 2, 1, and then rise up. Woo. We're gonna flow side to side. So we start on the right side. So it's the left elbow, right? Sure. Down, in, exhale. Other hand comes in. Down, in, down, in, exhale. Shit, this is hard. And it's because our legs are so close together. Oh, but all that low back, you're welcome. Using that core. Good job. I hear that breath, Kenlyn. Bring those hips back in, Susie Q, before you turn and rotate. Let those hips out. Pull those hips in. Exhale, center. 1 last one on each side. Let the hips push to the right. Draw them back in. 1 last one. Holy sweet Jesus is God. Oh, cactuses. But first, I'm going to offer you a bind. I can't touch. Hold in 1 palm. It's flat to the top of the crown of the leg, and the bottom is like saying hello. If your middle fingers can touch, you're a rock star. Find me a hipple. The goal is to stay open, and you're going to get that same push. Push. 3, 2, 1. Rainbow that shit. Fingertips of this palm is flat to the top. This one more. Fingers off the side. Little pushes back. Strengthening that lower lumbar. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Draw those hands back to heart center. thumbs, fingers, elbows, body back. Little hip push, right, left. Woo. 3, 2, all the good shit. It's down low. Grab it. Press it high. Sun salutation. Palms touch and rise and press to the sky. Exhale out the whole breath without feeling dizzy. I'm going to grab a quick drink of water and take off my shirt. And then we'll transition with a kettlebell. Essentially do the same thing that we've been working on with those side pushes. My coffee, actually, I'm not drinking water at all. That time change. Essentially why I'm still feeling like I need to do a bowel movement. Liquid, I know. Liquid,